What up, guys? It's your boy Chance, aka Shadowblade. I do have something for y'all. Well, to show you something that I ordered in the mail. And I got this early this morning, and this is something that you guys understand why I ordered this specific poster. As you guys know, the major underground artist who I was very close with and very good friends with. He was practically like my brother, Kota Oda, or King Kota for short. He had actually died from a drug overdose of crack cocaine. So, with that being said, I ordered this poster, and it stands by everything that that myself, Dwayne, Ivan, and Coda's mom, Michelle, talk about, you guys not doing that you shouldn't do, which is drugs. So, in light of that, I actually got a hold of the Department of Health, explained to them the situation, and they were awesome enough to send over this, which is a full-size poster. What you see right here is actually what's on it. I don't know if it'll be given away or what, but on the back, it's a full size. Like, this is the full thing. On the back, you got like a few facts about it. But I'll actually unfold it for you guys here. I may have to step back to show you guys the full thing. But this is a pretty dope poster, like, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to stand back for y'all to see this. This is like legitimately, like literally, it seems like the size of my body. I have to literally tippy toe this shit. But that's the full poster right there. Now I'm gonna fold this shit back up. I folded it wrong. Hold on, guys. So if you guys do want this poster, let me know. Like I said, like, it's an important piece to me because it's what Coda stood for. Even though he did die from a tragic overdose. There we go, got it. But if you guys do want this, message me. Because right now I don't really have any place to put it up. But also, I do want to point out, I do like the visuals for the comic style art. It's got like that GTA style look to it, which is pretty badass. Not gonna lie, the artwork, it reminds me of GTA a lot. But this is something that Coda, would have wanted. This is something that I myself try to promote. Like, if you are doing drugs, get off of that shit, because all it'll do is end you 6 feet under in a hospital and all sorts of shit you just don't need. And I know with the way my teeth are, a lot of people ask me if I smoke or anything. No, it's just due to my, not really so much addiction, but it's like my wake up thing, like my routine in the morning, which is you grab a cup of coffee, sip on that throughout the day, and work on stuff. So, the coffee over time, it messes with that. But I do what I can to keep it from going too bad. But, I really feel like, they need to have these out there more. Like, seriously, like, I really feel like, this type of thing does need to be out there a lot more. So if you know somebody that would like this, I am willing to sign it. Or I may give it out at the show. I'm not sure. So if you do want this and you see me at the show, hit me up. I'll have it out on a table for y'all, along with some other stuff. Like, I'll be more than willing to sign it. Because, because as you can see right here, drugs, your body isn't pretty. Science and critical thinking program for grades 7 through 12. It includes a teaching guide. It actually says it right here. It includes a teaching guide, a poster, obviously, student activities, and reproducibles. So, like, if you know anybody in your school that can use something like this and they're just getting the drugs, I can show you guys firsthand what it does. My older brother died from smoking. He died from lung cancer back in 2015. And that was a hard thing to deal with, because I had to sit there and watch him, die for a year and a half, slowly just withering away and just dying. Like, it was hard. And that's why I'm always telling people, don't do drugs, man. Like, that shit'll fuck with you real bad. And I know I sound like, your teachers or your parents. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just another music artist who has seen firsthand what drugs will do to you. My older brother passed away from lung cancer, and more recently, my best friend ended 6 feet under from a crack cocaine overdose. And he had his whole life ahead of him. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys firsthand just how good this kid was. I want to check something here. If you guys don't know, Kota Oda was really big on YouTube, really big on SoundCloud. Like, he was actually going places. But this is what he had going for him right here. This is his song Bankai, which is one of my personal favorites. So shout out to King Kota, man. This for you, bro.
I got a long tail like a dinosaur. Make it move, I'm connected like a spinal cord. Hit it from the back like a spinal tap. Grew up in the field where the Reynolds at. Trapping at the store where the winos at. Rest in peace to Amy, pray I'm not a dad. Sticking out the zit like a body bag. Burn down the house where the body's at, yeah. Face on the wall like 100 beers. Judged in my match by 100 years. I done live enough by 100 lives. I don't run my mouth, gonna run the time. Blast me the fiend, do the running man. Tryna put some diamonds in my rubber bands. Could've hit your bitch, had other plans. East side, 7 miles, that's the motherland. Easy come, easy go. I go hard like Ichigo. Kota O, Kurosaki, Bankai. No one can stop me. I shine brighter than a solar flare. Wanted at the state fair off a polar bear. Go share your location, we go pull up there. All I do is pull a card like a solitaire. They can double up the dog, that's a double dare. Door to door. With the band selling Tupperware. In the system, I'm a victim of the drug life. As a child, I was probably never hugged tight. You ain't a thug, man, your hand barely rubbed right. Pussy couldn't see me with a floodlight. Tape in the air, got a scent to it. When they say it in a song and never went to it. Man, something about that don't sit right. I never kiss a ass, never dick bite. Cause I'd rather end up in the graveyard. Okay, I'm a train wreck, but I train hard.
And that's a little sample for you guys of just how much this dude had going for him as he was fighting, the drugs, the the cocaine addiction, like, it was a hard thing to deal with, and even now it still is, man, because it was just last month. Not only was Coda somebody that I looked up to, but this is somebody who helped me with my career to get where I'm at. He's the one that pushed me and told me, hey, you're not doing this right. You need to do it over. Like, he would pick it apart, not to tear me down, but to help me, to push me forward. Like, he was that dude that would make me tear down an entire song and redo it. Which is a huge reason as to why I am the way I am now. So, like, if I don't, feel like it's right, I'll tear it down and redo it. But this poster was inspired. Like, he's the one that inspired me to get this because of what happened. Like, the man had his whole life ahead of him. And, his life got cut short due to drugs. And the kid wasn't much younger than I was. He was like maybe right around my age. And that's just like Mitch Lucker from Suicide Silence. He was only 28 when he died. Only he died from a motorcycle accident. But like, all you young kids out there, man, thinking that drugs are, that they're cool and that, you do what you gotta do. Man, y'all are stupid for that. All drugs are ever going to do to you, man, is end you 6 feet under and in jail. Those are the only two places you're going, either going to jail or going to the morgue. Like, you don't know how hard it was for me to see my older brother in the morgue. That was one of the hardest things I ever had to see. Imagine your moms or your pops or whoever you're with having to visit you in the morgue, man. Your lifeless body in the morgue. Do you have any idea how much that hurts them? How much that saddens and sickens them inside? Coda was all about life, man. Just like I am. Just like my older brother was. So, like, that's why I promote, a lot of y'all need to stop doing these drugs. Like, y'all need to stop abusing that shit. Because as I said, there's only two places you're going to end up. In jail or 6 feet under in a grave and in the morgue. And you don't want either one of those. Because I don't want to get a call from one of my friends saying that one of my fans can't make one of my shows because they're in jail due to drugs. Or they died from a drug overdose. Because, that shit affects more people than y'all realize. Like, all right, like smoking pot, weed, I get that because that's not necessarily a drug. Yeah, I agree with being able to do that. But the heavy shit, dude, stay away from that. You don't need that. Which is why I am willing to give away and sign this. And if you want it framed, I don't know what I can do for a frame, but I'm willing to sign it. Obviously, on the side that there's nothing on. Or if I can find some place to do it, I will. And so if any of y'all wants this to help promote, not just this, but if you know somebody that needs it, smack them with this shit and tell them about what I went through to see if it helps. And if not, get them help. But this is my first giveaway. This is literally like my first ever giveaway. So if y'all want this, hit me up, message me, and I will send it to you in the mail. It might be a little bit more folded due to the size, but what can you do? So hit your boy up if you want this. I'm more than willing to sign it. And if I see it at the show and you want this, message me and I'll give it to you. Anyways, guys, this has been your boy Shadow Wade. I need to hop off here and get back to work. I got some more art to do, so I will catch y'all here in just a little bit, man. I got some more graffiti pieces to do for people, so I'm gonna hop off here, chill, work on some artwork, kick it, work on shit for the show, and I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.